You know, after a long day of work and you're at home, you just want some peace and quiet, right?
Yeah.
It's not that much to ask, you would think. But people in one Dunwoody neighborhood say that is not at all what they're getting.
And they blame a doggy daycare nearby where the owner says she just wants to make an honest living. Atlanta News First reporter Don Shipman is in Dunwoody where tonight the back and forth is leading to legal action.
This doggy daycare has been here for just about 5 years, but it wasn't until recently that the business owner started getting complaints from people who live behind this plaza about dogs barking too much. Now this business owner is in a legal battle with the city.
Frankly, it's shocking that the city would take up a public nuisance action against a lawfully operating business.
Business owner Don Speary opened Camp Run-A-Monk in the shops of Dunwoody in 2018. Things were fine until about a year and a half ago. Speary, who employs just over 30 people at her cage-free doggy daycare, was informed by the city that some neighbors were complaining about loud barking dogs at her facility. So this past March, she agreed to what they say was a 6-month trial period of scaling back the number of hours she allowed her dogs to be outside. Instead of 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., they only went outside from 9 a.m. until 4:30 p.m.
It did turn out to be too difficult for the business. And that is because, again, when my client is a franchise, that franchise is designed for dogs to be outside. The design of the space is made for the majority of the dogs to be outside.
Your house, it's your home. You should be able to enjoy it.
Michael Rubin has lived in the neighborhood directly behind Run-A-Mutt for about 17 years. He says that he and his neighbors can't enjoy their own backyards because of excessive dog barking throughout the day.
They'll just bark, they'll beat pots and pans, and to their credit, they have tried to abate this issue, and I know they've tried to, but unfortunately, it's really just, it's causing an issue.
Dunwoody filed a public nuisance complaint against Run-A-Mutt, and Speary's attorney says that they plan to fight this, citing city ordinance that gives Speary's business an exemption to that ordinance. I did reach out to the city. They didn't want to comment directly on this case, but they did say that Run-A-Mutt has decided to exercise its right to a trial in municipal court. In Dunwoody, Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.